You got Lavonte David there, Pete. Let's go to that.
It is great. We got live. Yeah, we have live action right here because the linebacker's about to give me a beating here in a second. Lavonte David, look, you guys coming off the Super Bowl, you come back, everybody comes back, run it back again. How do you stay at that level of staying focused and motivated to do it again?
Just a standard that we set for each other. You know, it all starts with the guys who's in that room who play and know what it takes to get to that standard, and just bring everybody else along with us. You know, we got a standard we got to uphold. Yeah, we know we got to get better in different areas, and we got the group of guys to be able to do that. You know, first of all, we got to thank our leader. You know, our head man, Coach Todd Bowles. You know, he's the leader of everything, and then it just trickled on down to us. You know, he set the standard, and we just got to uphold it.
It took you guys a while to kind of get used to his defense last year, and as you went down the stretch, you played a lot better.
Yeah.
Where can this defense get to with Todd Bowles and the guys you have coming back?
I mean, we got all confidence in the world to be the best. I mean, that's our goal. We just got to take it one game at a time, one day at a time, man. And, we just got to dominate. We just got to have – it's a mentality thing. You just got to go out there and have a mentality where we could dominate, and we know we're capable of it. I mean, obviously, we've seen it happen. We've done it before, so we know we can do it. So as long as everybody's on the same page and doing what we're supposed to do and have that same dog mentality, it can be done.
You're 31 years old, which by NFL standards is getting up in years. No offense.
NFL standards, yeah.
But you look across the offense and you see your quarterback being 42 or whatever he is. You know, I mean, does that amaze you to think he's still playing at the level he is?
Yeah, it's amazing, man. It's amazing playing at the high level that he's playing at. All it does is just, give guys, confidence that, whenever, no matter the age, you can still play at a high level if you feel like you can. All you got to do is just take care of yourself and, approach each day, approach everything the right way. And that's what Tom's been doing his whole career, man, and that's why he's been playing at a high level.
When you go ones against ones, and tomorrow's the first day in pads, what will that be like?
It's fun, always. I mean, the competitiveness, even without pads, it's so competitive out there, man. It's fun. Everybody's getting after each other. Obviously, everybody want to intercept Tom. Everybody want to get a little thud in. Everybody want to hit Rojo and Leonard. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to get their hands on Mike and Chris and AB. So it's fun, man. It's definitely the level of practice is going to rise a bit tomorrow just because it's pads. You know how that get. First time, banging against each other. It's definitely going to be fun getting a chance to, thud up with those guys. So I feel like it might be a couple fights out there. You never know. But it's definitely the competitive part of it is going to be crazy for sure.
You sound like you're ready for one, Lavonte. Are you ready for a fight?
I mean, whatever comes at me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Everybody competitive juices get to going. You never know what may happen. But at the end of the day, we all teammates, so we all working on the same goal.
Bruce kind of got on you guys a little bit. I don't know if he said what he said here after practice. He called it a horse bleep practice. Did he tell you guys the same thing?
Yeah, he told us the same thing. He said it wasn't what coming off day, some practices be a little down a little bit, and he felt like it was the same day. So that all starts on us. We just got to be able to come out and have a better start and a better finish to come out to practice off day.
One last thing. This team on paper looks like it's better than the team from a year ago. You guys know the system. The offense knows their system. Tom Brady knows the playbook. Are you a better team?
I feel like we can be a better team than last year, man. Everybody's familiar with each other. Everybody's comfortable with each other. But at the same time, everybody across the league feel like they got better too as well. So for the most part, man, we just got to come in and just, focus on things that we can focus on and fix the things that we need to fix. And you got to go out there, man, like you said, man, it look good on paper, but you just got to put it out there. So once the season starts, whenever the preseason get here, take that one game at a time and then go from there.
Seems like it's a long time ago that I made you the captain of my better than team when you came out of it. Was that a decade ago now?
Decade ago, man, 10 years ago. I remember that, and I appreciate you for that, and I've been trying to uphold that standards ever since.
You've done it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Here you go, guys. Lavonte David, the Bucs linebacker, putting it all out there.
All out there. He is what you want, Pete Prisco. He's got the fire in the belly. He's a little nasty there. Pete, let me ask you this then. Let's talk about the defense here for a little bit. How do they raise the bar from last year even more?
Well, I think part of the thing they do is they understand the defense better. Todd Bowles has a lot of crazy exotic things that he does, and when you look at him, he's one of those guys that wants to blitz from all angles, and it gets complicated, it gets tough, it gets one of those things where young players can have their heads spinning. So as they went throughout the season last year, guys like Lavonte David, they can handle it, but there were a lot of young players on that defense, particularly on the back end and the secondary. Now they're a little bit older. They understand it more. And guys we talked to today, Antoine Winfield, the young safety, is in his second year. He says, look, I understand this defense a lot better, and that will make them play faster, and they will be better. If this defense, they gave up 22.5 points a game last year. If they can get down into the teens, 18, 19, this team is going to be much, much better than it was last season.
Pete, it was the first question out of your mouth to Lavonte David, and then you brought it up again, returning all 22 starters, and that this team could be potentially better than it was last season. Is that the best plan for them? Was that the best plan for them, just to try to repeat exactly what they did?
Oh, I don't think there's any question. This doesn't happen in NFL nowadays with free agency being what it is. You have guys like Lavonte David. He could have left. He signed to come back. Shaq Barrett, they came back. And that, you look at this roster, we talk about 22 starters, but it's really more than that because you get O.J. Howard back. He didn't play in the playoff run. You get Alex Kappa, the right guard, back. He wasn't in the playoff run. And then you count the nickel corner and also the third receiver in Antonio Brown. You have all the starters. They technically have 24 starters back. This team is loaded. When you look at the roster, there's probably 4 or 5 spots of guys who will come on. The 4 draft picks will make it, the top 4 draft picks. And then after that, 4 or 5 spots open. This is a roster that's deep and talented. You're going to have good players on the practice squad, and that's a good thing. But having said all that, repeating is tough, and that's where Bruce Arians and Tom Brady will come in. It's always coaching quarterback in terms of trying to repeat. Tom Brady's done it before. He actually did it with the Patriots. He's one of the 8 teams that did do it. I think it's on Bruce Arians, which is why the mind games he plays here, I think those are big for this team to keep him focused.
I was about to say, that's exactly why I told him practice was horse bleep, as we have now heard. Pete Prisco, thank you so much for joining us there from the Bucs Training Camp. Thank you for Lavonte David just stepping in to chat with us here as a little surprise on CBS Sports HQ. So Pete will be out there for the rest of the day today. Also early tomorrow, he's going to watch practice there, give us all the updates from that as well. And then Pete Prisco is hitting the road. He's heading up to Jacksonville. We're going to see what Trevor Lawrence is doing. We'll bring you live reports from that on Monday.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.